Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Giorgi and today I'm gonna show you my vlog travel with cruise from Port Klang to Singapore. That's my friend. We have been friends for a long time now. And this is Port Klang terminal, which is on weekdays. If it's on weekends, there's a lot of cars even early in the morning. This is like 11 a.m. I think. And once we arrive, you can drop your luggage on the counter as early as 12, if I'm not mistaken. This at the time is 12 or 11:30. I think we arrive at 11 or 11:30 or something like that, and then we drop our luggage at 12. And then after that, we can go straight to the immigration's waiting room or waiting lobby, which is at level 1. Like right here, there's the stuff showing you where to go. Once you arrive there, they're gonna giving you a number, so like it's more like a queue for when you want to go inside. It depends on how early you get there. So once you get inside the lobby, if you can still go outside until the waiting time is over. So right now it's waiting, it's still not yet open the gate, so we're going to go to the food court first because we both hungry. Well, it's more like my friend is hungry. I was at that time stupidly fasting. What I'm showing you right now is the barcode, which is really important for you to scan early on, so that when you want to stop by going to Singapore later, you don't have to like trying to find internet Wi-Fi or something like that, you know, because what happened to me was I don't have any single lines going on inside the cruise. I can't even get a IDD whatsoever going on there, so I was grasping for some internet connections. This is actually my first time riding on a cruise, so it's very exciting for me, and especially me going on a trip with my best friend. Our room is at level 8, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yep. Wrong corridor. So I'm gonna be a bit fast forward here, but it's really far to the helm of the ship, which is so far from the lift, is it? Yeah, it's a lift. So it's a bit of a jog really, but it's fun because at this time we didn't realize that our room is so far away. So we can like looking around at other people's and wondering if we did get the room with the windows, but which is really good because there's some room with no windows and some room with windows, and some room got their very own veranda where they can, you know, enjoy the sea views and actually feel the sea breeze. We only get the one where we afford to buy. Oh yeah, we're here. This is our room. 12,500. Ta-da! I think it's spacious. From the picture that I saw from the website that I bought from, it looks smaller even with the windows, but I am very shocked how big it was. Well, the most important thing is the toilet, of course. But yeah, right now I'm excited with how spacious the room is. Yes, this is the toilet. Ta-da! The toilet is quite okay. mind you, my image right there. It's just and at the TV they put your names there, so to verify if it's really your room. So if one day you able to ride a cruise ship, look at the names on the TV if it's your names or somebody else's name. I tried really hard to cover my friend's face. I'm not really good at editing, but I did try my best. This is level, if I'm not mistaken, it's level 5, which is combined with the interactive lobbies, and there's a casino and so on. So it's my first time actually even entering a casino areas. You know, for Muslims it's not good, it's like haram to play casino, but for actually to see it in front of your eyes is like, it's an experience. And this is a level, I think it's level 7, I guess. There's gym, there's spas, there's more restaurants. There's a lot of restaurants inside the cruise ship. There's like more than 4 if not mistaken, but the only halal restaurants is only 1. The other restaurants is, I'm not sure if it's halal or not, but the name of the halal restaurants is Lido if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the only part where it is halal. It's just beside the pool. Oh yes, and this is gelato parlor, which is really good. Oh my god, I can't believe at that time I fasting. Okay. So I just look at my friends eating the ice cream. I mean the gelato ice cream. It's $5 a cup, but the $5 is like 4 scoop. It's a lot. And then by the time we wait for me to actually break my fast, we went back to our room, watched some movies. There are tons of cool movies that you can watch too. And then while at the same time we get to see this view, you know, we can actually feel when the ship is moving, starting to move. I think this is like around 7 or 6:30, something like that. Look at how shaky the cruise is, the ship is, like that. Even when we're lying down on the bed, you can still feel the shaky feelings until the ship totally settles in the middle of the ocean. I think right now it still feels shaky, but it's not as shaky as when it tries to jumpstart an engine. And I mean the engines are already started. I mean it feels like when it starts to maneuver. Yes, that's the word. That's the word. So this is right after I open my, right after I break my fast. So I'm really excited to actually go for buffet. So buffet for Lido restaurants has 3 timings: morning, lunch, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they have their own set times, so you have to go on their set times. The one that we're going is right after we finish Sola. I think this is like around before 8, but 7:45 I guess. So the people are not that many. Then they have like the right side and the left side. Both is the same. It's just what they serve on the right side is different from the left side. If I'm not mistaken, the left side is prominently vegetarian dishes, while on the left side there are meats and other food as well. So we mostly went to the right side, of course, because we're not vegetarians. So this is what I eat for dinner, and I have to say their macaroni lasagna is absolute delicious. It's so tasty, and like I said, the potatoes needs a bit more time to get it softer, but overall the dinner is good, and I actually enjoyed it. It's like I just showed here. Oh yeah, one thing is, once you get a table, they will assign you with how long you can sit on the table, because there's gonna be a lot of people, right? So per group, for per table is 1 hour, so you have to eat everything within the hour. Make sure you eat everything you want to eat within that 1 hour. Yeah, it feels like rush, but it wasn't actually, because on average people eat 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah, so if you take like an hour to finish your dinner, it's I think you really need to evaluate how you eat. So right now, right after the dinner, we get to catch on evening performances, which is performed by the cruise on team. So that night they're going to perform like talk shows, if I'm not mistaken. While doing so, they are promoting about their late night performances that going to be done by the pool, if I'm not mistaken. It names is Dream Boys. Of course we didn't go, especially right after I break my fast. No way. And luckily we get to like test out chairs, which does it feel good, you know, to view the shows. Oh that. Yeah, we got to get our seat. At first it was a good seat until there's a family of like, I don't know, they're like 10 people. They're so energetic, you know. They have little child, and this little child always like bumping behind me. I was like, it's a bit distracting, you know. It's not comfortable, but you know, I blame the parents, because this place is very noisy, right? It's not good for children's. It's my first time actually seeing a very buffy girl. It amazed me. I have to say, it very does. She's really good at her job. Yeah, I kind of have a crush on this guy. Sexy. I think that light is a fishing boat light. Oh, yeah, that night it really rains hard, and I can hear the what do you call it? Oh. I forgot already what happened. The thunder, yes, the thunder and the flashes. But I sleep well that night. I really slept well that night. The hash brown is really good. Let me say, the hash brown is good. This is the first breakfast I had on this cruise ship. You have to see on my second day of breakfast. I mean, the last day of breakfast I have on a cruise ship mainly consists of hash brown. You'll see. But the morning view here, I have to say, is really beautiful, and we're lucky that we get to get a good seat because we get out from our rooms like around 7 something. Yeah, because the dining room the dining room opened at 7, so we reached there like 6:50. Wait until it opened and get the good spot. Yeah, we reached Singapore. This is the first time actually I seen Singapore from this angle. Usually I came to Singapore by bus or by train. I never been to Singapore by airplane yet, but this is the first time I'm arriving to Singapore by ship, and it's beautiful. I can see the Marina Bay Sands there. I can see the Ion Singapore. So this, after you fill out the form by doing the capturing the QR code I showed you earlier, and then you can take your passport from the staff, and then you can go around to Singapore until they give you time until 3 to wander around Singapore, and then by 3 you have to get back to the cruise ship. You cannot get by early before 3. You will not be admitted. You have to get by them on 3 onwards until 5, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. So you have to walk from the port to the nearest MRT stations is 15 minutes walk or 20 minutes walk. Yeah, so you don't have to grab a grab. If you want to grab a grab, then it's up to you, but I think the cheapest way to go around the city is by MRT, but you have to spend your energy by walking to the nearest MRT, which is these MRT stations. So this is my 3rd time here in Singapore, and it's my friend's first time in Singapore. So I was responsible on checking her everywhere, but like I said before, my lines was crap. Even when I reached Singapore, I can't even buy any plans using my pre-existing telephone line that I use. So I'm using her lines to guide us everywhere, to look at the maps and so on. So she's the one being my guide instead of me being her guide. This is the Bugis Street, where there's a lot of souvenirs going on here. If you want to buy any souvenirs, you can go to Bugis Street, and the price of the souvenirs from shop to shop is quite same. And then this is the place that we went to buy for a lunch. So my friend, she wanted to eat some rice, and I was like really hungry for murtabak, especially murtabak Singapore. So this is why I go into this mamak place and get a like around $6 murtabak Singapore. And at first I was like, okay, it's $6 murtabak Singapore. I thought there was cheese inside it, and there was none. But I have to say that the murtabak is really crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and I liked it. It's just that they don't have cheese. So I ordered another batch for me to take back inside the cruise, because I thought we could bring an inside food into cruise. Boy, I was mistaken. So the one with the cheese is $10, right? $10 changed to Malaysian ringgit is like 30 ringgits. And when I reached to immigrations at that 3 p.m. I have to throw it away. I can't even bring it inside. The only food that you can bring inside is the one with like tight sealed, like the one that you like easy to say, like snacks, keropok, that kind of things. Yes, you can, but food from restaurants you cannot bring inside. So that's what I was mistaken about. At this time I was really happy, like, yeah, I got my murtabak cheese, right? Murtabak Singapore cheese and so on. I bought it $10, so I think it was good price at that time. Stupid me. So yeah, we're going around this town, riding the buses. Fast forward a bit. Just want to show you. Well, this is my third time going to Singapore. Nothing really fascinates me anymore. the reason why I go to Singapore is just because I want to ride on cruise ships. I could go to Phuket, you know, there's a 4 days 3 nights trip to Phuket by cruise, but I don't have enough money for 4 days 3 nights trip. The only one that I am afford to was this 3 days 3 nights trip to Singapore. Gardens by the Bay. It's really hot this day. At this day it's really hot. I felt like I got a sunbed, and my really light skinned friends also like got reddish from this heat. Heat gets coming off, maybe because of the sun reflect from the windows or something, or but thankfully there's wind. What am I saying here? Yeah, we're starting to dream about going to swim for a pool, in a pool. You saw the pool, right? I was like, oh, in this summer kind of vibe, I really want to go and have a swim in the pool. Because I saw someone swimming in a pool with t-shirts. I saw it. I really saw it. So I thought, oh, maybe we can go swimming in the pool with t-shirts, right? Boy, I was wrong again. You need to wear not a t-shirts but a really slippery one, like a jerseys kind of materials. Yeah, with that kind of materials, then you can go for swim. He says, the one that the guard says, I can go to swim if I go for I went to rent a swimsuits. There's a rent swimsuits there in upper level, if I'm not mistaken. He said, me and my friend like, no. So we just cancelled our dreams to have a nice bath in the in the swimming pool. But I guess we're kind of okay after seeing this kind of view. But I have this I feel like I'm very apologetic to my friends because she felt like there's nothing fun here in Singapore. Oh, one thing I have to say, the desserts, the cakes are like nah. So I'm not recommending the desserts, but other things, the main dish is okay. And this is the second night performances. It's more acrobatic and sexy, man. The main performances. I can say that the first night was like more family friendly than the second night was, or maybe the first night is not that really family friendly. Yeah, this is the last morning here, and we already arrived in Malaysia. It's rainy that morning. Oh, did you see? This is my friend's breakfast. This is my breakfast. I eat hash browns and cocktail sausages only because that's why I think that's really delicious at the morning. I think I did take scrambled eggs, but just small pieces of it. So yeah, we off board early in the morning, at 8, I think. So right after after finishing my breakfast, we go straight to off board the cruise. It's kind of unfair because our onboard is on at 2 in the evening, and then we off board at 8. But there's also another trip for weekdays, like early in the morning, because we're changing with the newer groups after this. So yeah, so you can actually consider yourself if you wanted to go have a ride on a cruise ship on either on weekdays or weekends. Oh, this is a sneak peek to Dream Boys, just showing to you guys. It's not big. I'm screaming because not because I'm excited. It's because I'm super shocked. Oh. You know, when you're not used to seeing this kind of entertainment, this is really mind-boggling. I was thinking, wait, no way, they're not gonna show this thing here, right? Thank God my camera is not really that clear, so you guys can't really see what they were doing actually on stage. And there's actually more of it, but I just captured a few moments of it. They actually ripped off their shirts, but I really wanna kept it PG-13. Anyway, bye!